At breaking news now out of Kansas City, Missouri. KCPD is reporting at least 3 people are dead following a shooting in the city's south side from around 4:30 this morning, so 4 hours ago now. Fox 4's Carrie Wickersham has been following this all morning. She's at the scene at 57th and Prospect with what we know so far about this shooting. Carrie?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, the street's still closed off here between 56th and 58th and Prospect. As I step aside, you can see there is still a very active scene here this morning. As you said, Shannon, we know that 3 people died here early this morning in a gunfight. We don't know exactly what happened. The police chief told us it was some sort of conflict, and then at least 5 other people drove themselves to the hospitals with injuries that were sustained here. They have called in an additional squad to help comb through the multitude of evidence here and to interview the witnesses that were here. There were quite a few witnesses. Both the mayor and the police chief were on the scene early this morning and expressed concern about the homicide rate in Kansas City this year, which is tracking, by the way, to be the highest ever. At this point, Police Chief Stacey Graves says they don't have a suspect or any suspects in custody. Here's what she said.
Right now, we don't have any suspects in custody. We do have detectives here at the scene. We have detectives at hospitals. We have detectives actively working this to try to find out exactly what happened and who is responsible.
Don't protect the suspect. Please protect the victims and the many others that we don't want to see become victims later. That's why I was here today. That's why I came out. And I think it's important that we share that conversation, because we can't keep living like this. We can't keep living like this with an incident here, then one up the street, then one down the street every weekend. So I hope that people share what happened. We all just want justice.
Okay, so at this point, we don't have very much information at all about the victims, as officers are still contacting next of kin, but the police chief says among the dead were 2 men and 1 woman here early this morning. Now, the mayor tells us part of his strategy to reduce the crime rate in Kansas City is to crack down on after-hours clubs that are operating illegally without licenses. And we know that police are looking into the club here at 57th and Prospect and trying to figure out what they had to do with this part of the investigation and what happened early this morning. Again, just to recap, there were 3 people killed here last night. At least 5 others, maybe 6 others, drove themselves to the hospital with gunshot wounds in connection with this. Right now, the roads are closed off. Police are investigating, looking at some of the evidence that's here on the scene, and also interviewing multiple witnesses that were here at the time. I'm Carrie Wickersham, Fox 4 News. Back to you.
It can be a busy sight for most of the morning. Carrie, thank you.